If your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, you are a true leader. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let me warmly welcome you all to the 31st installation ceremony of the Interact Club of St.Sylvester's College, Kandy, which is being broadcasted live via Facebook and YouTube as we speak. And I would like to remind you all, kindly, please address the gathering as it is held in the evening session. To start off with the proceedings, I would like to invite the following invitees to light the traditional loin lamp. The chief guest of today's event, the Deputy Principal of our prestigious alma mater, Mr. Hemantha Ranasinghe. The guest of honors, the Governor of Central Province, Mr. Ajith Wijesinghe. Beg your pardon, the District Governor. The guest of honor, Rotary Advisor, Rotarian John Baskeran. Youth Services Chairperson, Paul Harris Fellow, Rotarian, Avanthi Karunarathna. Our beloved Staff Advisor, Mrs. Thilini Wijesinghe. Assistant Master in Charge, Mr. Ajith Pushpakumara. Mr. Anil Bithanage. Kandy Zone Secretary, Gayashi Hettiarachi. Assistant District Secretary, Mrs. Champa Pereira. The outgoing President of St.Sylvester's College, Interactor, Janadu Gunavardhana. Incoming President, Interactor, Bhagya Pereira. And the Project Chairperson, Anjana Hadarliadda. Thank you all. Now the dignitaries will be led to the head table by the incoming Vice President, Interactor Shazli Ahmed. Ladies and gentlemen. And at the meantime, let's all rise to pay the tribute to our motherland by joining with the national anthem followed by the school song.
Sri Lanka, Namo, 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 Mata. Sundara Sri Barini, Surani Ati Sobamana Lanka. Ranya Ganaya Nikamal Valatulu Piri Jaya Bhumi Ranya.
Thank you all. Next, as per tradition, I invite the incoming Vice President for the years 2019-2020, Interactor Shazli Ahmed, to call the House order. And I would like to invite the outgoing President, Interactor Karunarathna, to comment in this installation ceremony.
I call the House to order. I call the 31st installation ceremony of St.Sylvester's College to order.
Next, I would like to recognize the dignitaries of the head table who has joined with us for today's event. The Deputy Principal of our St.Sylvester's College, Kandy, Mr. Hemantha Ranasinghe. The District Governor, Mr. Ajith Wijesinghe. The Guest of Honor. The Guest of Honor for today's event, the Rotary Advisor, Rotarian John Baskeran. Again, the Guest of Honor for today's event, the Rotary President, Rotarian Dr. Ashoka Amunugama, who is joining with us virtually. The Staff Advisor, Mrs. Thilini Wijesinghe. The Youth Services Chairperson, Paul Harris Fellow, Rotarian Avanthi Karunarathna. The District Interact Committee Chairperson, Paul Harris Fellow, Rotarian Past President Delvin Pereira, also who joins with us virtually. The outgoing President of St.Sylvester's College Interact Club, Interactor Karunarathna, and finally the outgoing Secretary, Interactor Bhagya Pereira. Now to read out the pledge and the invocation, I cordially invite the Interactor Malinga Jayasinghe and Interactor Jerem Costa.
Please raise your left hand for the Interact pledge. I salute the national flag of Sri Lanka, which signifies the independence of my country and stands for all its people united as one nation. I pledge allegiance to Sri Lanka and undertake to work towards its peace and prosperity in a spirit of tolerance and love. Thank you.
Interact invocation. Instill in us, O Lord, the true meaning of friendship. Never let us forget that we are thy children, that the difference of creeds and culture should not matter. Remembering to endow us with the desire to serve our fellow men at all times when the need arises, caring to make our badge of Interact worthwhile, and never let us forget that we have lived in vain.
Thank you all. Now you may have your seats. To deliver this welcome speech, I cordially invite the Chairperson of the 31st installation ceremony, Interactor Anjana Hataliyadda.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is my pleasure to invite you all to the 31st installation of the Interact Club of St.Sylvester's College. Chartered in the year 1989, St.Sylvester's Interact has been able to develop into one of the best clubs in the district. It was all hard work and passion of interactors which made St.Sylvester's Interact stronger every day, every year. Being forward to identify dilemmas, focusing on those, and fulfilling the requirements, the interactors of St.Sylvester's College work under the theme of Focus, Forward, Focus, and Fulfill for the years 2020 and 2021. A special mention to all of the hardworking interactors who made this day possible even in the pandemic situation. Without a further ado, I would like to warmly welcome our guests. Rotary Governor Ajith Jayasinghe, District Interact Representative, Interactor Past President Rahul Fernandez, District Interact Committee Chairperson, Rotarian Polaris Fellow Delvin Pereira, Youth Services Chairperson, Rotarian Polaris Fellow Avanthi Karunarathna, Rotary Advisor, Rotarian John Baskeran, Guest of Honor, Rotarian Polaris Fellow Dr. Ashok Amnugama. Chief guest of today's event, Deputy Principal of St.Sylvester's College, Mr. Hemantha Ranasinghe, and our beloved Staff Advisor, Mrs. Thilini Wijesinghe. This is a new experience to all of us, of course because of the pandemic situation. We, the interactors of St.Sylvester's College, hope all of you will have a great event ahead. Thank you. ViDula Interact.
Thank you. Now I would like to invite the District Governor of Kandy, Mr. Ajith Wijesinghe, to address the gathering. And at the meantime, I beg your pardon for the recent inconveniences. Sir.
Installation Chairman, District Assistant Secretary Champa, Deputy Principal of St.Sylvester's College, Governor's Aide, Rotary Advisor John Baskeran, Staff Advisor, and the Youth Service Director Avanthi Karunarathna, Dignitaries at the head table, my dear children. It gives me a great pleasure to start my day, the official visits, with a youth crowd which was unplanned by myself. I'm supposed to be at another event, I think in the ground floor at 10 o'clock, but then all of a sudden Avanthi came to my room in the morning and said, Governor, we have something happening very interesting. If you can make few minutes, the children will be happy. So I said, my passion is also to spend more time with children out of the Rotary family. So I said, yes, why not? At least for a few minutes I will drop in. So thank you, Avanthi, for inviting me to say a few words and to meet all of you this morning. So my dear children, you all for the 31 long years must have done a lot in and around Kandy. So much to your people or your same colleagues, and people in need, you all must have done a lot. It is very commendable. Even in the recent pandemic, I am aware the amount of contribution that the children have done in terms of promoting or giving, increasing the awareness, the importance of the stop the spread. I don't know what and what you all have done. I'm sure you all must have done a great thing. But I know Kandy, so many interact clubs, they got involved actively. Even through social media, what you all have done is amazing. Because the problem in Sri Lanka, as our people tend to forget very soon, to keep them reminding throughout the importance of stop the spread. We have no other way. We have to learn to live with the disease. So then, while getting into our day-to-day activities, of course with care, If every one of us taking care of ourselves and our loved ones, and surely this disease will be controlled. I saw how you all have been doing it. It's good. But keep on doing that. Don't forget it. Have the disinfectants always with you. Frequently use it. Wearing the mask. Of course, you need to wash or change your mask also at reasonable intervals. And keep the distance. If you do this, how can it get spread? So, the most important and the best project that you could do, continue to do today's context, is stop the spread. By just saying that, some people may not give a value for that, because it is not tangible. You can't see the results and you can't count it. But you must understand, if the disease is prevented, then rest of everything will take place. The businesses, your schools, and our whatever the incomes, the Sri Lankan requirements, everything will take place if the disease do not spread. So therefore, in my opinion, that is the foundation in our life today. Until end of this year, we have no way, we'll have to live with it, we can't be hiding and living. So then, taking all the precautions and making all others aware the importance of this is the thing, in my opinion. So, Avanthi, once again, I thank you for inviting all of a sudden, but it's a great pleasure. I think I met some of you through at the governor's visit few months back when I was in Kandy. And I can remember they have done a great number of projects. So congratulations for the incoming president, and congratulations to everyone who have been doing great work towards the Rotary family. And I wish all of you will continue with the Rotary fraternity, and your next step is the Rotary. Once you come out of the school, you will know that there is something different that you will have grabbed from the Rotary knowledge. Your behavior, the way, the leadership that you acquire is something little different to your colleagues in the school. So when you get into the Rotary, you will find that will be more shine, it will be more polished time to come. And thereafter, of course, the Rotary as the other seniors here. So thank you and wish a good day, wish all the very success of this event as well as your future endeavors. Thank you. You have to excuse me because I'll have to go for the other meeting, they must be waiting for me. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I would like to request now the committee to proceed to the head table to capture a group photo, please. Next, I cordially invite the outgoing Assistant Secretary of the Interact Club of St.Sylvester's College for the years 2019-2020, Interactor Ravin Silva, to present the annual report.
A very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Interactor Ravin, Assistant Secretary for the years 1920, presenting to you the Secretary's report on behalf of the Secretary. So, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be presenting the major projects carried out by the Interact Club of St.Sylvester's College during the years 1920. Starting off with the project Better School Environment, organized on the avenue of club service, which was carried out with the motive of elevating the standards of our college environment by cleaning the classrooms and its surrounding to make it a pleasant place for students. Interactor Chanuga Herath was appointed as the chairperson of the project.
Next up is the project We Care Phase 1, a community service project organized to identify and encourage children with less facilities in the Kandy area. The project was carried out at the Singiti Sevana Children's Home. We were able to host group activities for the children and an English language program. Interactor Bhagya Pereira was appointed as the chairperson of the project. Next, the project Member Drive, a project to increase the number of interactors within the club and to mold better citizens to the society through the Interact movement. Member Drive was conducted by grade 13 interactors to the new advanced level students. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes the most significant and major club service project, the 30th installation ceremony of the Interact College. This was conducted successfully and was chaired by Interact Ravin Silva. And next up we have Project Hope, a unique and major community service project organized by the Interact Club of St.Sylvester College and Girls High School Kandy. The motive of this project was to enlighten and to showcase the talents of differently able children. A concert was organized with collaboration of the Blue Roses Special School and St. Anthony's Special Unit. A large number of audience joined on this day to witness this occasion. Memories, which is organized annually on the 26th of December in remembrance of lost lives from tsunami. With a massive participation, we were able to light more than 200 lamps at Sri Dalada Malikava. Interactor Anjana Hathurliyadda chaired this project. Next, ladies and gentlemen, we have a Green Life project, Rukropana, initiated to emphasize the value of plants. The objective of this project was to increase reforestation. Rotarian Avanthi Karunarathna donated us 50 tender me plants which we were able to plant at Dunhinda Secondary School in Teldenia. Project Rukropana was carried out successfully with the guidance and support of the principal of Dunhinda Secondary School and the Gram Nildari. This project was chaired by Interactor Chandka Hera. Eradicate Dengue is another main community service project held to make the public aware about their responsibility in taking necessary precautions to eradicate dengue threat. This was a project conducted in collaboration with the Union Assurance Company. This was chaired by Interactor Abdullah Fahim. Pets are harmonizing. Pet care was a project organized by the interactors of ICSSC to care for animals and to build a better place for animals. Since humans are living a busy schedule, to bring them back to their adorables and let them spend time was another motive of this project. Interactors of ICSSC shared photographs of pets with their owners to reach more people and to accomplish this motive. This was really a fun project. Next up, we have Project Change, a project organized by the Interact Clubs of Dharmaraj College and St. Sylvester's College. With the COVID-19 pandemic, we were able to spread some positivity with the COVID-19 pandemic. And we also created a platform for the people to share various ideas and their views. And here comes the online Out the project, which is a joint project with the Interact Clubs of Dharmaraj College and Pushpadana Girls College. With the COVID-19 pandemic, we were able to carry this project virtually. This is one of the major projects done during the quarantine period. Next, ladies and gentlemen, we were able to organize the project Digital Vesak to bring the joy of Vesak in a virtual way to the citizens of Sri Lanka during the lockdown period. Next, ladies and gentlemen, we have We Care Phase 4. This was carried out to distribute books and stationery for a rural school in Kandy. This was a project done with the guidance of the Rotary Club of Kandy to aid a school in need. So we, the interactors of ICSSC, were able to donate the books and stationeries to Madhum Bandara Vidyalaya Kandy. So that's the annual secretary's report for the years 19 and 20. Thank you, Fival Interact.
Thank you. I would like to invite the outgoing president, Interactor Janundu Gunavardhana, to address the gathering.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Honorable Chief Guest, the Deputy Principal of our college, Mr. Hemantha Ranasinghe, District Governor, Ajith Wijesinghe, Rotary Advisor, Rotarian John Baskeran, Youth Services Chairperson, Mrs. Avanthi Karunarathna, Staff Advisor, Mrs. Thilini Wijesinghe, parents, and my dear fellow interactors who have graced this occasion virtually. Interact might be just a club. For some, it may be just a social service platform. And for some others, a place to have fun and meet people. But for me, Interact was that one thing I don't reject being a part of my school life. I realized that I have been very fortunate to have come across Interact. Because of Interact, I have managed to overcome my fears and deficiency. Interact taught me that courage is feeling fear and taking action in the face of fear. It taught me to accept who I am and make it my strength. Interact made it obvious to me. The power of teamwork. The lone wolf dies, but the pack survivors. Building takes many mistakes. But Interact taught me that there's a lot to learn mistakes when you aren't denying them. I am indebted to this moment for the valuable changes it has made in my life. Also, I'm thankful to all the personalities who have offered their valuable support to me. I offer my sincere gratitude to my parents who trusted me in every step. I have taken my teachers who have guided me, the respected Rotarians, my committee who trusted me, and all the other fellow interactors. I also wish good fortune to the incoming president and the committee to take the club to greater heights. Finally, I would like to say that maybe death is final, but life is full of possibilities. We need never be hopeless, because we can never be irreparably broken, because we are indestructible as we believe ourselves to be. So as long there's life, there's hope. Now it is time to introduce the incoming president of the Interact Club of St.Sylvester College, Kandy. He is a person with strong and humble personality, the person who will be there in good times and well as especially in bad times. He is a true leader of virtue, wisdom and power. I am proud to pass down the responsibility of the club to such a good leader. Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce to you the incoming president of the Interact Club of St.Sylvester College for the year 2020-2021, Interactor Bhagya Pereira. I am the Interactor past president Janatha Gunawardena, signing off from the Interact Club of St.Sylvester College. Thank you. ViDula Interact.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived to the most significant part of today's event. To proceed, I cordially invite the outgoing president, Interactor Janatha Gunawardena, to hand over the gavel and the collar to the incoming president, Interactor Bhagya Pereira. Ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. This invitation goes to the newly appointed president of St. Sylvester's College Interact Club, Interactor Bhagya Pereira, to address the gathering.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Honorable Chief Guest, Deputy Principal, Mr. Hemantha Ranasinghe, Guest of Honor, District Governor, Ajith Wijesinghe, Rotary Advisor, John Baskeran, Youth Service Chairperson, Rotarian Avanthi Karunarathna, Staff Advisor, Mrs. Thilini Wijesinghe, parents and my dear fellow interactors who have graced this moment virtually. These are challenging times for all of us due to virus pandemic, but as a movement, we have been able to face these challenges, and despite the obstacles, we have managed to do our part to the society. I personally believe Interact is a great movement, thriving to make the world a better place. In the 30 years of Interact history in our club, we have been able to overcome many challenges and helped up the society to our full extent. I consider it crucial that we continue this pride of history of service and take this club to the greater heights along with my fellow interactors. We as a club resolve to continue our service to the society despite obstacles under our theme for this year, Forward, Focus, Fulfill. It is very important that we continue these club activities along with its pride, history, and I am looking forward to build the next generation of Interact at Sylvester's College along with our club service directors and I urge the district committee, Rotarians, and the fellow interactors to join hands with me on my primary goals. We as a club will also continue to our main projects such as serving the community and engage on international understanding projects. I would like to take this opportunity to record my special thanks to our principal, Mr. P.H.F. Bandara, although he is not present here for all his support. Deputy Principal, Mr. Hemantha Ranasinghe, Staff Advisor, Mrs. Thilini Wijesinghe, Mr. Ajith Pushpakumara, Rotary Advisor, Rotarian John Baskeran, Youth Service Chairperson, Rotarian Avanthi Karunarathna, for their unrelieving support and guidance throughout the most essentially for molding me to take up this responsible seekering as the 31st President of the prestigious club, Interact Club of St. Sylvester's College. I would like to extend my utmost gratitude to my dear parents for being at my side at all times and giving me constant support, and our past interactors and my fellow interactors for their encouragement and for making me who I am today. And it is time for us to embark on the great task ahead, which is none other than stepping into the upcoming Interact year within the theme of Forward, Focus, Fulfill. I am Interactor Bhagya Pereira, President of ICSSC for the years 2020/21. Thank you. We all Interact.
Well, thank you. Now it's time to introduce the Board of Officials for the Interact year 2020-2021 and to pin their respective badges.
Director of International Understanding, Fahim Abdullah. A silent guy but does a great job. Director of Green Life, Tisara Jayavikrama, a person who cares about the nature. Director of Finance, Thilini, a cracky guy who loves the handling money. Director of Public Relations, Malinga Jayasinghe, talkative guy who works on time. Director of Community Service, Thilini Wijesinghe, the guy huge who is innocent. Director of Club Service, Chanuka Hera, the talkative sportsman. Co-editor, Himashka Kodipilarachi, the lazy fellow who does the appointed work. Editor, Lavanga, the guy who available 24 hours. Assistant Treasurer, Tisal, less talkative and fashionable. Assistant Secretary, Anjan Hatarliad, the humble fellow who agrees for any work. Vice President Shazli Ahmed, eat, drink, gaming in times of need. Is there? Treasurer Prabodh Asmagoda. Speak, speak, speak. That's all. Secretary Ravin Silva, closest one to me, does the work appointed accurately on time. Balance everything along with the studies very well.
Thank you all. Ladies and gentlemen, now it's time to display the committee video. This invitation goes to the staff advisor of the Interact Club of St.Sylvester's College, Mrs. Thilini Wijesinghe, who has given us a great strength. Furthermore, I would like to use his noun, a backbone, for the committee and support throughout the years of Interact to address the gathering. Madam.
A very pleasant day to you all. Chief guest, the Deputy Principal, Mr. Hemantha Ranasinghe, District Governor, Mr. Ajith Veerasinghe, who graced the occasion with his surprise visit, Rotary Advisor, Rotarian, John Baskeran, Youth Services, Chairperson, Paul Harris Fellow, Rotarian, Avanthi Karunarathna, and all the other distinguished guests and fellow my Sylvestrian interactors. It's a great pleasure and an honor to address you all as the staff advisor in this memorable day of 31st installation of St.Sylvester's College, Kandy. Interact Club of St.Sylvester's College, Kandy is one of the best Interact clubs in the district. So, at the end of another successful year, we as a club has achieved remarkable achievements despite all the hazardous interruptions occurred due to global COVID-19 pandemic. So, I'd like to recapitulate the milestones of the past year, where they proved once again that they are capable of anything and everything. So to begin with, the signature projects which were done during 2019 and 2020, I'll just start with the project HOPE. It's a community service-based project that was organized to uplift the children with disabilities. So they had the objective of enlighten the lives and especially to showcase their abilities. Then, as the second project, the online Avrudu was done once again as a joint project with Dharmaraj College, Kandy and Pushpadana Girls College, Kandy. So, it's an innovative project launched by the Interact Club of St.Sylvester's College as a substitute for the annual Sinhala and Hindu New Year. So, as the third project, I'd like to talk about the project We Care, which was launched as a community service project to cherish humanity. And it was done by donating essentials to the needy. The Care Cancer project is another important community service project which was done to donate the requirements to the cancer patients in the hospital of Kandy. So, to talk about the signature projects which were launched during 2020 and at the beginning of 2021, I need to start with the Ocean Care, which was a beach cleanup to make the beach free from waste matter and pollution. So, the Memories Phase 1 and 2 is another memorable project that they have done to reawaken the memories of the lost lives of tsunami. So, Farewell Polio is another joint project which was done along with the Dharmaraja Interact Club to raise an awareness about the global polio eradication. The project Impulse is another joint project done with Kingswood and the Rotary Club of Kandy. So, we had the objective of leading people for a better tomorrow. Future Voice is another memorable project that they did, and it was a joint community project with the Rotaract Club of University of Sri Jayasinghe. So it was done to supply an online platform to master the speaking abilities. Joy to the World is another project which they were able to do as a donation done to the people who are there in Dayanivasa. So, in a period of crisis, once again they all have proved that they are good in anything. So I'm really proud of the Interact Society for year 2019 and 2020 for their remarkable job done. So it was a wonderful experience for me as well as the staff advisor, because through you and I was able to learn a lot of things. So I once again want to convey my heartfelt gratitude for making once again our school shine among the others. So I would like to wish another exciting and a successful year ahead for the new committee that was just appointed. Right, thank you very much.
Thank you, Madam. Next, we would like to display the District Interact representatives. Interactor Past President Rahul Fernandez's speech, who joins with us virtually.
Honorable dignitaries, Rotarians, teachers, parents, Rotractors, and my fellow interactors. Greetings to all of you, and I hope all of you are staying safe and well during these times. Let me first and foremost take this opportunity to congratulate the outgoing Board of Officials on a job well done completing a successful year of Interact amidst all the struggles and challenges you all had to face over the last 2 quarters of the previous year. Congratulations and well done. To Interact Baghe and the newly appointed Board of Officials, congratulations first and foremost on your official appointments, and I wish you all the best for the remainder of this year and all success in what you set out to achieve. Up to this point, you guys have been doing a fantastic job, and all that can be stated is continue to do the good work, and all achievements and accolades are inevitable along the way. So good luck with everything, dear interactors, and I hope for the best for all of you. For a bit of an advisory note, on this momentous day, as you all have been appointed the leaders of this esteemed club, a club that has been over its 31 years of existence, had a legacy that has been passed on from the many past presidents and past Board of Officials. Firstly, it is a saying that I would like to share with you all, which states any individual would work hard because that's the nature to success. But working smart will get you a few extra steps closer towards the success you truly need. The reason why I felt it fit to share this saying with all of you today is because, especially in a time like this pandemic time where ranging from the youth leaders even to the top leaders of this country, we all have been tested on how adaptive and innovative we all can be. And it all comes down to the smart decisions and the smart thinking, and even the quick decisions that have to be made in quick succession to make sure there is a positive impact in the fields that we work towards, and the effect that we finally want to have on our respective fields. And in terms of Interact, it's the work that we put into making this world a better place, and while also molding ourselves to be the leaders of the future. In the meanwhile, we work towards making our country a better place, our society a better society, and even the simplest ways that we work towards achieving these things, we have the relief and we have the hope that we are truly making a better and brighter future for us and also the future generations. As the motto of St.Sylvester's College states, which is to persevere with dedication, I invite you all to be dedicated interactors, be the active interactors that you all have been for the past 6 months, and to continue the good work for the remainder of these 6 months. I would like to leave you all with a quote by Maya Angelou, which says, A solitary fantasy can transform a million realities. Therefore, have the vision and set your targets on what you want to achieve, and it will truly be inevitable to achieve these accolades and milestones along the way. Thank you for the opportunity to address you all at this installation ceremony. Stay safe and take care. ViDula Interact.
Project Chair, President, and newly elected team of the Directors of St.Sylvester's College, Kandy, district officials of the Rotary, Rotaract and Interact, Principal, Staff Advisor, distinguished guests, Rotarians, Rotaractors, Interactors, teachers, parents, and all that are joining us. Good evening to all of you. I take great pleasure in joining this 31st installation ceremony of the St.Sylvester's College, Kandy. On a personal note, I am glad to be associated with this event because I too am a past student of the St.Sylvester's College, to which I am very, very grateful for the education I received there. And I'm glad that the Interact movement stay for such a long time and are doing extremely well. At the outset, let me congratulate the outgoing President, Interactor Januja, and his team for the excellent work that you have done last year. I just went through some of your projects, and I see that some of your key projects cover many main areas such as community service, health, culture, green life, and they are projects of great value. So considering that these projects were completed at a time that half of your year you had to unexpectedly face with various restrictions on movement, and facing those challenges that you were able to do them is creditable. So let me congratulate you once again. To that, I would like to also add a word of appreciation to all interactors, because I've been associated over the past few months with the Interact as the District Interact Committee Chair. I've been working very closely with the Interact Council. I have been attending to a number of installations where I have seen the great work that the interactors have been doing, the great talent, the leadership skills, the great ideas that they have converted into projects, and I must say they are very, very impressive. And I think the only thing that the Rotarians could do is providing their experience and guidance in shaping up whatever you do. I would like to use this opportunity to share some advice, particularly given the circumstances, given the background that we are continued or expected to work, on 4 key words. That is remaining positive, adapting to change, staying focused, and being innovative. Well, 1 year ago, I am sure many of you didn't expect that this is the world that you are going to inherit as young leaders. We are used to a slowly evolving world, but suddenly we found that within just few months, the whole world appeared to change, all because of a virus. We are getting used to a new life called the new norm. With that, there were many challenges. For some, it was opportunities. For some, it was a redefining of your goals. If you had plans, you would have plans to go for overseas studies. You had plans to be somebody or certain person in the world. Suddenly you find that the new opportunities are redefining your goals. So in this environment, yes, those who remain positive have been able to grab the opportunities that have come, as we have seen in many areas. Then staying focused, because sometimes it's very easy to get distracted. It is very easy to take a step back. But yes, stay focused, because you may have to change your ways of doing things, but don't lose the focus of what objectives you have set for yourself. Then be ready to adapt to change, because if you are not able to adapt to change, you will find it very extremely difficult to fit into this new world. As you might see, we are very fast adapting to the way of doing new things. We are getting adjusted to studying online. We are getting adjusted to conducting meetings online. There are many things that we are gradually getting into the norm, but of course doing it newly or adjusting to new changes, which is very good. And when you need to going forward, you need to have that flexibility of being able to adapt to change. And then, yes, innovation. Innovation has always been a key for success, but today it is, as never before, we see the importance of innovation. We find that in the new world of digitalization, that people are more and more using the medium of digitalization to face the new world. Once again, I take the example of these meetings we have. If you go to banks, you might find, I would say that you don't go to banks now, because you are able to on internet handle all your financial transactions. You don't go to a supermarket now, you can online order your food stuff. Even though life is changing to normal, I find many people finding it easy. So wherever you are able to innovate new methods and do things, you find that once again it has been helping you to go towards success. So once again, those key four words of positiveness, adapting to change, staying focused, and innovation, have them on mind. Just a few words about Rotary. I mean, by now I'm sure you are familiar with the work of what Rotary does. And this year the Rotary has a very interesting theme, which is Rotary opens opportunities. I mean, the Interact movement itself is an opportunity that have been created to students like you to get groomed as future leaders. But what I am going to remind you is about the opportunities that Rotary has opened up for you to take part in some very great projects. And I would highlight two of them. One being the project of Stop the Spread. I must tell you that when this project was launched with the leadership of our Youth Council Chair, Dr. Rohantha Atukorala, he made it a special case to throw the challenge to the interactors to take part in this project. And I must tell you that the response has been fantastic, because under the leadership of DIR Rahul and also Project Chair, have done some great work in spreading the message on stopping the spread. Along with that, I would also like to remind you of the other project, once again a project of great value, which was launched by Rotarian musician, well-known musician Shishan, where through the medium of singing, this project attempts to get young minds focused on strong values. So I would request you to get involved in this project actively. I would like to take this opportunity before concluding to extend my appreciation and thanks to the college principal, the staff advisor, and of course the parents for encouraging your children to get involved with Interact, because you are doing them a great service by exposing them to becoming young leaders, in addition to the education that you are giving them through the Interact movement. So I'm sure you will continue to extend this encouragement. I conclude by extending my felicitations to the newly elected President, Bhagya, and team for a successful year. I'm sure you would have already done a part of your projects that you were planning, but you still have another 6 months, and I'm sure that you would be able to make maximum use of these 6 months to complete your projects. Let me wish you all a great 2021 full of success. Thank you.
Now I'd like to cordially invite the Youth Services Chairperson, Paul Harris Fellow, Rotarian Avanthi Karunarathna to address the gathering.
Get asphyxiated if I do that. Hello everybody. Can you all hear me? Yes? Well, Chief Guest, Vice Principal Mr. Hemantha Ranasinghe, Governor Ajith Wijesinghe, and guest of honor, past President John Baskeran, and DIR Rahul Fernandez, who's on virtual, staff advisor Mrs. Thilini Wijesinghe, zone representatives, both of you, thank you, all members of the head table, friends in Rotary, friends of Rotary, all interactors present and virtually with us today, and teachers and parents, and interactor presidents of St.Sylvester's College. Greetings everyone. I would like to bring you good wishes from our President, Rotarian Dr. Asoka Amunungama of the Kandy Rotary Club, but I believe he's joining you virtually at some point, so that's going to be wonderful. I'd like to share a quotation by Deepak Chopra. You must all know who he is. He's an American motivational speaker of today. And he says, all great changes are preceded by chaos. And great chaos it is in the world at the moment. And great chaos there must be in this ever-changing, chaotic new world of ours. I'm honored now to stand here on the 31st Interact installation of St.Sylvester's College, which was established in 1940. That was a very long time ago. Well, I looked up on Google as to who St. Sylvester was and discovered that he was the Bishop of Rome and the Pope Sylvester I in 314 AD, due to the time of Emperor Constantine the Great. Now, he was a great emperor, and we all know about him. And December 31st is celebrated as St. Sylvester's Day. Did you know that? You didn't know that, did you now? It's New Year's Eve. Thank you very much for inviting me on this very special day. I'm a fifth generation citizen of this Senkadagala. I went to Mahamaya Girls College, and I've lived away from Senkadagala, Kandy, my hometown, in other countries for 42 years. It is wonderful to be back now again to share my life and work with the youth of my birth town. Now, when COVID-19 is over, one day, as it must be, it will be the new norm. A world of the tech-savvy virtual world of the computer gurus will be the new world order. Artificial intelligence will be the order of the day. Life will never go back to where we left off. Chalkboards will be the thing of the past. Be prepared for the roller coaster journey which awaits you, all you young interactors. I must say I'm proud of all of you young interactors in spite of the global crises, how well you have all adapted to face the new norm, as we call it, The world is facing a crisis of the unseen enemy of extraordinary proportions. No one knows where it is lurking. We all need to adapt and be brave. Awaiting the vaccine, it is close now, and we must take steps to take charge, to stop the spread, and to prevent a third wave happening. I must congratulate St.Sylvester's interactors for a huge participation and contribution of sending, I think, 6 photos, maybe even more, for the of your champions to the district for the COVID-19 Stop the Step program. Well done. It is very noble of you to have taken this active part of this program. It is still going on, and you can still send champion photographs to be used. We in Rotary aim to create wonderful leaders like you who selflessly do worthwhile services to the community. Remember, to be a leader, you need to have a vision, a mission, a commitment, and a passion. If you do not develop these qualities, you will never be a true leader. So to help you young leaders in Rotary, what we aim to achieve is to help each and every one of you to become best leader first within yourself, and then a leader to the community, and then to the world. What is Rotary about? There are core objectives in Rotary. This is for also some of the young ones who really maybe don't even know, so I think I'm going to list it out. First of all is the development and leadership. We try to make each and everyone a leader. That's one of our big missions. And service, above all, is cardinal. Selflessly share your time and effort. Rotary International motto is service above all. Diversity. Now, what is diversity? It's to be tolerant, to have harmony and inclusiveness of each community. Integrity is so important. Honesty and accountability. This is above all a quality everybody needs to develop. Fellowship. To care, a helping hand to others in friendship, in good times and in bad. Being and interact is not only party time, fellowship is also important. Rotary has a purpose. We in Rotary aim to give you the tools and guide you. The RI Foundation gives you 7 areas of focus for your various service projects. 1 is disease prevention and treatment, and governor's choice this time is COVID-19, stop the spread. 2, basic education and literacy. This year's project is Little Minds and Strong Values, which is introduced via songs, and I hope you will introduce it to your young students this year, because Rukshan has these wonderful tapes, and I will give it to Bhagya, and I'm sure he will promote it through. And support the environment. Our Rotary Club has a 1 million tree planting project. And this is very, very important, because I am totally crazy about trees, as you all know, and I hope every one of you will plant a tree today and tomorrow, and maybe even everyone once a year, because if you don't, and we have currently, for your information, we have only 17% a cover, which is really quite shocking when we really should be 65% cover. And so I hope in your lifetimes you will be able to build this back to having a reasonable amount of forest cover. Otherwise, if you think you've got a gas mask now and that's going to be a nuisance, you're going to end up with a gas mask when you're my age. And then the next one is peace and conflict resolution. Peace and harmony and understanding is paramount for the success of our land. Maternal and child health support, economic development and vocational training. We do a lot of microfinance projects, and I'm sure you do wonderful projects. And water, sanitation and hygiene. Clean water is very, very important. Our bodies need clean water. And Rotary, we do borewell projects and RO projects all over the island. Another way Rotary guides you is every month there is a designation to each club to develop meetings, agendas and public image campaigns based on these special occasions. This month is vocational. if you wondered why I'm addressing this. This gives you a target guideline to direct your focus. You may be doing service projects you never dreamt of, or even be exposed to in your day-to-day life. But we have a suggestion that all your projects begins with your school itself. Before you go far out, remember, charity begins at home. My young interactors, you all may feel you are singularly unfortunate and depressed and sad, but no, you should not be that. There are many who do not have the advantages that you have. They are struggling far more than you. Think of how very lucky you are. You are here today. You are doing this wonderful event. You have all the best support you need in every aspect. Look at what you have all achieved. Look at the possibilities of what you have achieved. The wonders of everything. The extension of your capabilities stretching you to this emerging new world. So good luck and become an active participating interactor first, and then later become a Rotarian in your life. You will learn leadership and be an active member of a team. Remember, there is no successful team if there's no leadership. You belong to a great global club established in 1905 with 1.2 million Rotarians around the world. Imagine the possibilities, a huge platform you have to begin life with. I wish I had this platform when I started out in life. It would have been a smooth sailing. Learn to share and give a little bit of your time freely. Be kind to each other. Have gratitude and generosity. First to your parents, teachers, and the needy. Then time management is so very precious. Time for preparation and organizing. Keep to time and don't waste other people's times. If life doesn't take a bit, in your generation, you have the Z generation, you have a attitude which says you can, if a better option comes, you just dump somebody and go off. You shouldn't do that. That's such a bad thing to do, It's somebody else's time that you're cutting into. Also, time to think out things, to solve problems, to analyze, to criticize, to get it to the right level. You must have time for yourself. You have to have solo time. And then mostly, just like you must remember to keep a small amount of me time for everybody else. You must remember one day you're going to need this. Grow and nurture yourself and in your mind and body. Also find time to read. It is very important that you give information in your brain. Find a subject that you like and read on it. Whether it be history, it may be computers, it may be tectonics, something, anything. Just read. It's very important that you have information. And to do exercise, do martial arts, yoga, dance, swim or walk. It's hard, I know, these days with all the distractions and limitations. But do try. For one day, it will be your sanctuary. You will need that for yourself. So go out into the world, young interactors. Be fearless. Have courage and become wonderful people who do extraordinary things. Do worthwhile service and bring peace and harmony to your family and to the land and the world. Grow like that great, wonderful kubuk tree that keeps the water in, and that is very important. And don't be like that little useless bonsai tree in a small pot. Don't limit yourself. Life awaits you with open arms. Go forth and conquer the world with confidence, wrote my Rotarians. Rotary opens opportunities to the world. This is the Rotary RI President Holger Knak's theme for 2021. Do more good in the world than ever. It's a call to action. This is the new normal. Whatever Rotary may mean to us, to the world, it will be known as the results it achieves. Paul Harris, our founder, says that. I would like to thank Mrs. Thilini Wijesinghe for your great support and your encouragement to the wonderful St.Sylvester's interactors. I would like to wish good luck to the outgoing president, Interactor Karunarathna, and his team for 1920 for a job well done in a very tricky year. And wish good luck and congratulations to the incoming president, Interactor Bake Pereira, and his team for an exciting year ahead. I know I have absolutely no doubt you will be excellent in your year. Good luck, great joy, good health, and good fortunes to you all. Most of all, be safe. Thank you again. It has been a pleasure to be here today. ViDula Interact.
Thank you, madam. The words were so cool, I would say. They were truly inspiring and wonderful. Thank you. Next, this invitation is to the chief guest for today's event, the Deputy Principal of our prestigious alma mater, Mr. Hemantha Ranasinghe, to address the gathering. Sir.
Good morning, everybody. First, I consider this opportunity as a great pleasure for me to address you all in this 31st installation ceremony of Interact Club of St.Sylvester's College. And on behalf of our college, I must say that we have been conducting more than 30 extracurricular activities apart from main curriculum. The workforce, the staff and the academic and the non-academic staff, all boys, school development society, well-wishers and other all parties. We have gathered and put our strength to make a true Sylvestrian. Our aim is to produce a great Sylvestrian with balanced personality. We believe that to have a balanced personality, there are several aspects to be developed. For that, students should have these extracurricular activities. We have experienced that most of the people who hold higher status and the prominent places in the society, when they are lack of good qualities that should have in a balanced personality, it influences others also. So I make this opportunity to making our students to get a better opportunity, their personality as well. On behalf of St.Sylvester's community, I use this opportunity to thank, first of all, District Governor of Rotary Club, Mr. Ajith Jayasinghe, and the Rotary President, Paul Harris Fellow Rotarian, Dr. Ashoka Amanugama, and Rotary Advisor, Rotarian John Baskeran, District Interact Committee Chairperson, Paul Harris Fellow Rotarian, Delvian Pereira, District Interact Representative, Interact Rahul Ferdinand, Kandy Zone Secretary, Interact Gayashi Hettiarachi, and Kandy Interaction Chairperson, Interact Chamod Jasundra. I would like to convey our gratitude to Mrs. Avanthi also. I beg your pardon for not mentioning these allocated finance. And the district staff advisor, my special thanks goes to our staff advisor, Mrs. Thilini Wijesinghe and Mr. Ajith. I know the commitment and their dedication behind these events. I personally know how it is difficult to, especially in this pandemic situation, so that I request my dear Sylvester gentlemen to get the maximum benefit of these opportunities. It is your duty. And as I always remind you, St.Sylvester's is a well filled with crystal clear water, and most of our past Celestians, they made maximum use of it. You also asked to get the maximum use and make ourselves bright. That's my request, and I, end of my speech, small speech, I would like to thank the outgoing officials of the Interact Club, and I convey my best wishes to the newly appointed officials as well. I hope you would conduct a pace of activities as well. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words. Now the floor is open for felicitations.
St.Sylvester College, Kandy.
Past Interact Club of St.Sylvester College, Kandy. I congratulate the outgoing president, Chanudha Bandara, and his team, and congratulate the incoming president, Bhagya Pereira, and his team for a successful year ahead. Thank you.
Hi everyone, on behalf of the Interact Club of Another College, I would like to wish the Executive Committee for the years 2019 and 2020 a job well done, and I wish the upcoming board all the very best for the coming year. Thank you.
Hi everyone, on behalf of the Interact Club of ViDula College, first of all I would like to congratulate the outgoing committee for a job very well done, and also I would like to congratulate the incoming president, Interactive Bhagya, and his team for a successful interactive year. Thank you, ViDula Interact.
Greetings everyone, I am Interactive Unitary President for the Interact Club of All Family Convent, Karunarathna. On behalf of our club, I would like to wish the outgoing president and his board of directors for a job well done, and also I would like to congratulate the incoming President Interactor Bhagya and his Board of Directors for a successful year ahead. ViDula Interact.
Hello everyone, I'm Interactor Isurika Tilakaratna, newly elected President of the Interact Club of Viharmadevi Girls College Kandy. On behalf of our club, I congratulate the outgoing committee, a job well done, and I wish all the best for upcoming committee for a great year ahead. ViDula Interact, thank you.
On behalf of the Intra Club of Pushpadana Girls College, I would like to congratulate the outgoing committee for a job well done and the incoming committee for a successful year ahead. Thank you, ViDula Interact.
Good afternoon. On behalf of the Intra Club of Hillwood College Kandy, I would like to congratulate the outgoing committee for a job well done, and I would like to wish the incoming committee the best of luck. Thank you.
On behalf of the Interact Club of Baduri Mahmud Girls College, I congratulate the outgoing president and his committee for a job well done, and I wish all the best to the incoming president and his committee for a wonderful Interact day ahead. Thank you. ViDula Interact.
Good evening, everybody. On behalf of the Interact Club of Ranasinghe Memorial College, first of all, I congratulate the outgoing president and his committee for a job well done. Also, I wish good luck for the incoming president and his committee for a successful year ahead. Thank you, ViDula Interact.
On behalf of the Intra Club of Dharmaraja College, I would like to congratulate the previous committee for all the amazing work they did, and also I would like to congratulate the newly appointed committee for years 2021 for a very successful year ahead. Thank you, ViDula Interact, Paritampati Ajith.
On behalf of the Intra Club of Mahamaya Girls College Kandy, I would like to congratulate the outgoing Board of Interactors of the Intra Club of St.Sylvester's College Kandy. I would also like to congratulate Bhagaya and Ravinaya and wish their committee a wonderful year ahead. Thank you, ViDula Interact.
Good evening everyone. On behalf of the Interact Club of St. Lawrence's Convent, I would like to thank the outgoing board on a job well done, and I would like to wish the incoming board all the very best for their future endeavors. Thank you.
On behalf of the Intra Club of Trinity International School Kandy, I would like to congratulate the job well done by the upcoming committee, and I wish all the very best to the new president, secretary, and the new committee. Thank you. We will interact.
On behalf of the Intra Club of Richmond College, I would like to wish the president-elect of Interact Club of St.Sylvester's College Kandy, Interactor Bhagya Pereira, and his club members a very great year ahead and best of luck for everything they do. And also I would like to congratulate on the outgoing board on the great service rendered. Thank you. ViDula Interact.
Hi everyone, I am Interactor Ishka Renzi. On behalf of the Intra Club of Muslim Ladies College, I congratulate the outgoing board for a job well done and the incoming board for a successful year ahead. Thank you.
Greetings everyone. On behalf of the Intra Club of Horizon International, I would like to congratulate the outgoing board for a job excellently done, and I would like to thank them for their service rendered towards the movement of Interact within District 322. I would also like to congratulate the incoming board for being appointed, and I wish them all the very best for the year ahead. Thank you very much, and we will interact.
Good evening everyone. On behalf of the Intra Club of Nalanda College, I would like to congratulate the outgoing board on a job well done and wish the incoming board for a successful year ahead. Thank you.
I, on behalf of the Interact Club of Trinity College Kandy, wish the Interact Club of St.Sylvester's College an eventful year. I congratulate the outgoing committee on a job well done and wish the new committee a successful year ahead.
On behalf of the District Council, I would like to congratulate the outgoing committee for a job well done and the incoming committee for a successful year ahead. Bhagya and Naveen, I believe there's so much potential in you and that your committee will do an excellent job this year. So all the very best. Thank you. ViDula Interact.
Well, thank you. Now let's have a brief look on the flashback of St.Sylvester's College Interact Club, ladies and gentlemen. To wind up today's proceedings, I cordially invite the newly appointed Secretary of the Club for the Interact Years 2020-2021 Interactor, Ravin Silva, to deliver the word of thanks.
A very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is indeed a great privilege to be standing before the podium to deliver the vote of thanks at the 31st installation ceremony of the Interact Club of St.Sylvester's College. I first take great honor in thanking our chief guest for the evening, Deputy Principal of our college, Mr. Hemantha Ranasinghe, for being present today and inspiring us with your wise words. Sir, your graceful presence has meant a lot to us. A guest of honor for today's event, Rotarian John Baskeran, Youth Services Chairperson, Rotarian Paul Harris Fellow Avanthi Karunarathna, District Interact Committee Chairperson, who joined us virtually, Rotarian Paul Harris Fellow Delvin Pereira, District Interact Representative, Interact Past President Rahul Fernandez, Staff Advisor, Mrs. Thilini Wijesinghe. Our heartfelt gratitude for each of you for encouraging us, supporting us, and parenting us to achieve greater heights. I would fail in my duties if I don't bring to notice the parents who gave us immense support and tolerating us, believing us with work for all these weeks with our busy schedule. Thank you, my dear parents. Without you, we would never be successful. Staff Advisor Mrs. Thilini Wijesinghe, Mr. Ajith Pushpakumara, thank you for making time and effort to be here, and thank you for your tremendous service that you have rendered whenever we need. A special thanks to the Rotary President of the Rotary Club of Kandy, Rotarian Paul Harris Fellow, Dr. Ashoka Amunukama, and the Youth Services Chairperson, Rotarian Avanthi Karunarathna, for the immense support in making this day a success. I also would like to extend my thanks to the Kandy Zone Representative, Interactor Past President Dinuki Kulatunga, District Director Arundhati Tennakon, and the district members. I'd like to thank all the Rotaractors, Interactors, and the virtual audience for being here to witness this occasion. The final thank goes to the President, fellow committee, and all the members of the club for being the best bunch of people to work with. And I'm confident that we will always be thankful to each other for the memories we make and experience we come to value for the rest of our lives. Please excuse me for I have been unable to mention all those who have assisted us in making this event a humble success. Once again, a big thank to each and every one of you. Thank you, ViDula Interact.
Thank you, Ravin, and I would like to wish you a job well done. Now to terminate the proceedings of the 31st installation ceremony of the Interact Club of St.Sylvester's College, I now invite the President of the Club, Interactor, Bhagya Pereira.
I terminate the 31st installation ceremony of the Interact Club of St. Sylvester's College for fellowship and refreshments. Thank you.